Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrin, and today I'm going to show you guys the secrets behind how I make my videos. A lot of you guys do understand on my channel that I pump out videos, 2 videos a day, which isn't difficult for me at all, and today I'm going to show you exactly what I do by making one of the videos that I normally would. So normally this is what I begin with on Windows Vegas Pro, or this is where my new projects begin. I have my music, I have everything I need, all my folders and everything, right? Nothing simple, nothing too complex. I'm going to just, show you guys a little more information and just pretty much make a video and talk about what I'm trying to do, how I'm trying to do it, and everything. First thing I do is pull out my folders to upload, usually video contents, where I have a bunch of my intros. Like this one, movie intro, movie roll, throw it down, throw it at the beginning, properties, disable resample. Disable resample for as many things as you need to, makes rendering much easier. So if I just play it out, yeah, there we go. Now, if anything, I might be able to want to lower down the volume a little bit. Yeah, nothing big. Alright, so now we got the whole intro done. That's it, we dropped it. I had the pre-rendered, and most people that do make videos will have this kind of stuff pre-rendered. Now, what am I trying to do right now? Let's do this video. So this video is how to play subtlety, rotation, everything. First thing I have right here is subtlety footage from the PTR, and I didn't talk the whole time during it. One thing I do know, I don't need the extra sounds because it's just simply me hitting abilities. Well, actually, never mind. I could use it. That's just a thought that I just made, whether I want to use the in-game sound or not. As far as I remember, I don't have anything playing in the background, copyright music-wise or anything. Well, I do. Never mind. I'm going to mute that. Alright, so I'm going to take away the sound completely. I'm going to record my voiceover over it. Actually, that has been recorded. That's what I like to do sometimes is in a video like this. I just do a pre-recorded voiceover, and here's some of the other footage that I have, voices. What I'm going to be looking at is for subtlety rotation. Sub-rogue PvP rotation, which I, again, pre-record. This is my voice. Jump, land, start. As you heard me say, jump, land, start is usually how I match up all of my videos. If I am doing some live recording, jump, and I just try to match it up to the actual scene that happens. These kind of videos are much easier to make for me. That's not what I do for a lot of them. But yeah, this is just something you can do for yourself as somebody who makes videos. Very simple to do. While I have the whole clips together, before splitting it, I right-click properties, make sure to disable resample, so then as I split it around, I won't have to go separately into each one to make sure the resample is disabled. Makes my job that much easier. So now I have my voice talking, and all I need to do is separate the clips where I actually say stuff and pretty much put it together into a video. A lot of times I'll be talking about, like, listen to this. Another thing I want to discuss to you guys is you heard that fuck up. So this is what sometimes you can do is just start recording, just do the voice, and redo it over and over, and then I'll delete the parts that I am not going to use. So another thing I want to talk to you guys is about subtlety. It's about being cost effective and energy management. Sounds like I'm talking a bunch of gibberish, so I'm going to skip ahead. First of all, you have an ability called... Actually, didn't talk about gibberish. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to now separate the video as much as I can. Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrin, and now currently I am on the PTR for 6.2.2 patch on World of Warcraft, playing a subtlety rogue that I made for the PTR. Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrin. Currently I'm on the PTR playing a subtlety, and today I'll be showing you guys the PvP rotation for subtlety. Now subtlety is probably the only spec that doesn't have... Okay, so I have this clip, this is fine. I'm going to drag it over here and separate it. There's not a lot I can tell you in terms of rotation for subtlety. A PvP rotation whatsoever. There's not a lot I can tell you. First thing I want to tell you guys, the subtlety is you gotta maintain 2 abilities. Okay, so this part's the beginning and the end. At least the beginning part is just fine. Some of the abilities to keep up, and everything you need in order to dish out damage. So let's get on to the video. So that's what I'm pretty much going to do. I'm going to just go and separate clips as I need them, and I'll come back to you guys as soon as I get a chance. First thing I want to tell you guys, here's another clip right here. As I was looking through these clips that I had, here I pretty much fucked up my words. Another way to look at subtlety is about... Another way to just down and you sound like a fucking idiot. Do you at least retry it next further in? First of all, you have an ability... Nope, you don't. ...by you or a party member. Spam your abilities, there's 2 options. However, if you are going to spam your abilities... Okay, so yeah, that part is pretty much need to redo. Another way to look at subtlety is about generating comp... And I know what was that going to be about, so I'll just record it right here. Yep, recorded. Just hit the button right here, hit record. Another way to look at subtlety is to what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say another way to look at subtlety is building up common points. Let me see what this says. Another place tells about building up common points to line up damage onto your opponent by getting stuff like rupture and find weakness onto your opponent in order to enhance the damage you deal onto them. Then you're able to use your energy in a offensive manner rather than a setup manner where you expulge energy for damage. Fuck. That was a perfect choice of words, wasn't it? Expulge. Nice, Dalaran. Good fucking job. Let's try this again. I fucked up that too. God. Another thing about playing subtlety is subtlety is about being cost effective. Blah, blah, blah. All right, now I finally got all the pieces cut together, and as you saw, it didn't really take that long of time. This is the easy part, I guess. Not all videos are recorded like this, but this is just one of the bigger projects that I have, because this one is actually talking about subtlety and rotation, which there is none of. So now I have to figure out how can I portray this to the viewers. Yeah. So now that I got it all split up, now I can go and give captions, which I do easily. Right click, insert text media. Here we go. Right, easy. Feels like my font. You know, decrease it or whatever, throw it around up here, give it an outline. This is what I like to do. A lot of my text is going to look more or less the same, and it's going to have, again, this whole thing of properties, disable, resample. So I like to throw one out, maybe in the very beginning of the video. I could just right-click, Control C, which is copy, and then Control V to paste, and then I can modify this, right? I can do whatever, right? Like, okay, yeah, so now I can, mess around with this. I can throw it around wherever. Yeah, so I have this original one, the daddy text. I guess we could just throw it up over here. So I can Control click, right? Control copy, and I can mess around with that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and watch every single part of the video and add this kind of captioning to the top. Guys, the PvP rotation for subtlety. Another thing I'm going to do before doing any of that, I'm going to go and mess around with the audio settings. My voice is kind of shit, as you'll figure it out pretty quickly. And in that video, it was kind of low, quiet, and shit, right? So what I'm going to do is enhance it. I'm going to make it all sound pretty and shit, right? And listen back. And today I'll be showing you guys the PvP rotation for subtlety. Now, subtlety is probably the only spec that doesn't have a PvP rotation whatsoever. There's not a lot I can tell you in terms of... Sounds pretty good, right? Sounds pretty basic. Let's see if I can make it louder. Now, subtlety is probably the only spec that doesn't have a PvP rotation whatsoever. There's not a lot I can tell you in terms of rotation for subtlety. But I'll tell you guys... There we go. Now I have my voice up, I have my quality up, I have my footage up, and now I just need to start splicing together bit by bit as I'm adding captions at the top, trying to figure out if I want to add pictures and shit. So, let me just go ahead and do that, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as that's done. So another thing you need to remember is to make sure to save all your projects, because they could get fucked up and corrupted any moment. Save often, boys. Save often. And it's for the most part done. And you saw it took me a bit of time to make it, but so far I think I spent about 30 minutes making this video. This one is a little more in depth. I added a bunch of pictures to give visuals and such, but a lot of it came from my voice. I listened to my own voice, and for the most part, you can hear just about everything. I'm even pretty sure closed captioning should be able to pick up everything that I have to say. But I put up everything important for this Subtlety Rogue video for rotation, which you guys are going to be able to see. So you saw how it was made, and you're going to be able to see the actual video yourselves. So now all I need to add is some music, so let me do that real quick. I am going to mute the music in case of any copyright infringements or anything like that. I know all my music is uncopyrighted. That's the first thing. Yeah, I'm free to use them for YouTube and such. But I am going to mute them just in case and play something that it's from Audio Micro, which is the guys I'm partnered with. So, hey. And throw some music in there and the video's done. This is it, dude. I made it. Alright, so, and how do I mass produce them? So, in Sony Vegas, you can go hit the render button, right? You name it whatever you want to. You get whatever preset you want. Mine's 1080 YouTube rendering, and I would name it like Subtlety Rogue PvP Guide. What I do is I leave my project as is. I hit save, and I mark it this way. I highlighted pretty much what it would have been rendered, making sure it's all the way at the end, and making sure to fine-tune this end piece right here at the tail. You know, this thing right here. Then I hit R. So now this has a 1 under it, right? Let's say I made another video, right? I hit R. Now there's a 200. Let's say I made another video, right? A little bit shorter, like, you know, a little bit montage. Bam. Now that I have all this space, this much. This would be one video. This would be another. Just imagine there's a video, and the third one will be there, a sliver, you know, doing its own thing. How do I mass produce them? I use tools, scripting, batch render, name it whatever the fuck I want. I find what I want it to be rendered as and hit render regions and hit OK, and it will render a bunch of these in a row. As long as there's no issue with the Sony Vegas. So this is the part where I usually watch streams or YouTube videos or some really shitty anime while I'm enjoying some dinner or something, and I'm just watching, making sure Sony Vegas is actually producing the videos. And if there's an issue, I'll go back and correct it and get it back on its way. One of the easiest ways to do this is when I'm asleep. So, you know, I'm sleeping for about 8 hours, 9 hours, or whatever, however long I'm sleeping for, and new videos are usually rendering. I wake up, I throw them up to upload in the morning, go to class, come back, everything's uploaded, and then I pretty much get the video set up with thumbnails and such. But this is a really easy way to make a video. I'm probably just going to go make an easier one. One of the BG videos take a time. It's 6:30 on the clock, right? And I'll show you guys exactly just how easy it is to throw together a BG video. Now with this video, I didn't have like a thing in the beginning where I'm like jump plan start. So best I can do is find a conversation where I was playing with Draenor and see where I respond. There we go. And now I group it all together, and what I'm going to do is cut it to bits that are interesting or important or whatever.
The assault.
Yeah, buddy.
Yo.
Yeah, that was a shout out for Dan. Dan says, yeah, buddy. So just here like, yeah, buddy. And we're done. It took me about maybe like not even 15 minutes. Yeah, that was pretty easy. And as you can see, I actually put some effort. I split some parts. I edited certain portions, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that one too. So yeah, I mean, I guess the reason why that's 2 videos. I can render them, upload them tomorrow, done. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. Easily done within like an hour of me sitting here. I think I started about really started around 6, I think, more or less. So yeah, not that bad. I'm probably gonna go make some more just because there's cool ideas and cool music. I'm probably gonna get the food there first, and yeah, let me just do that real quick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you'll enjoy the videos, and this is how I make my videos. If you guys found this insightful, helpful, or anything sort, please hit a like. Be sure to just send this to your friends if they are trying to start making videos. I guess the last tips I can give you personally is just try to make it as pre-done as possible. If you're just doing a BG commentary, have your voice pre-recorded, have the BG pre-recorded. If you are trying to do a live commentary, and try to think ahead of knowing that you don't just say what you're trying to say. Just make sure you don't have to just reuse too many footages. Just put as much content as you can into your video, and then cut out, and then you'll just be able to cut out the good parts once it happens. And that's something you can do for yourself. Just as long as you're prepared to have certain templates, like being able to get an intro out, being able to get some pictures out, having it all preset, yeah, it's always helpful, because then it's just much easier to work with what you're trying to work with, depending on what you're trying to do with the video. That's really it. Just be prepared, and then this will allow you to make videos much quicker, much faster, much more often. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know what you think, comments below, blah blah, shit like that. Subscribe. This is my first like technical channel video, so hopefully you guys liked it. This will be fun to edit. See you guys in the next one.